Hello everyone, this is our group project. Our topic is about online courses versus face-to-face courses. Our group members are Zihan Wang, Xiaowen, Ning, and Jinghan, Zhao. It is a common question for educators and students that which one is a better choice between online learning and classroom learning. According to the article written by an online instructor at the Bergen Community College, the people who hold traditional ideas believe that face-to-face instruction is much better than the online instruction. On the other hand, with the advancement of knowledge technology, a lot of people think it is necessary to take advantage of information technology to enhance effectiveness of education and decrease the costs on education. Our group make a research and analyze the results we got. There, there are advantages and disadvantages about online learning and face-to-face instruction respectively in our paper. We also give some advice on this topic and hope this advice will be helpful.
Online courses, we concluded two advantage and two disadvantage separately. Online courses have some good points such as flexibility or encouraging participation. However, it does have several shortcomings such as procrastination and disconnection. Let's look at the advantage first. Based on the research, the main advantage of online learning is flexibility. Online courses often require the students to view several videos and post discussion per week, unlike the face-to-face courses which ask the students to meet at a certain time. Face-to-screen courses allow students to randomly arrange their study time on this course. They can choose to do the work at their peak energy, whether in the morning or evening, even on the buses. According to the research, the greatest single advantage for taking online courses would be the ability to study when and where I want. Online courses also encourage more students to take part in. Less face-to-face interaction allows shy students to find their place and promote themselves at the same time. Compared to the traditional courses, shy students have less pressure when facing the computer screen and making conversation via internet. They might have better performance than they do in face-to-face courses. The research on the interaction of online courses indicates that compared to the face-to-face courses, the amount and the quality of students' interactions with peers or instructors in online courses is bigger. More students tend to be willing to attend online courses. But as a coin has two sides, online learning also has its disadvantages. On the dark side of the freedom on time, those students who cannot proactively follow the progress of study might not be suitable for online courses. They may pay less attention on the online material and just finish the homework right before deadline. With this behavior, which is known as the procrastination, make them study passively and hardly to master real knowledge. In certain study assignments finished on weekends, indeed more than those finished on weekdays. And those students who choose to procrastinate their assignments tend to get lower grades on their courses. There are also some students mentioning that they feel disconnected from their peers and lecturers. Indeed, online courses allows people to make conversation from the screen. However, this face-to-screen conversation is not as intimate as face-to-face. According to certain research, some students prefer to choose face-to-face courses since they consider the online courses lack a sense of community, and face-to-face communication seems to be more intimate and could build relationship quickly.
Compared with online learning, face-to-face instruction in classrooms build a sense of community between students with their classmates or with instructor effectively. For example, the lecturer who play roles as motivators build a sense of community between themselves and the students in the process of monitoring homework, asking questions in class, and so on. At the same time, studying in classrooms is also convenient for students to cultivate personal relationships with their classmates. The personal relationships between students are beneficial to student study. According to research, students who prefer personal interaction, structured classroom environment, and working in teams tend to choose traditional classes. Another advantage of face-to-face instruction is that students can get immediate feedback from their lectures. It's helpful for students to improve their grades if they get immediate feedback when they face puzzles. And the immediate feedback also motivates students to study further. However, the traditional face-to-face learning also has disadvantages. Teachers are leading rule and students do not have to hunt in the knowledge by themselves. In traditional classroom, the role of motivators is taken on by the lecturer. That means take myself an example. I grew up in China and I never take an online course before I came to America. Teachers always input a lot of knowledge to me and review and remember that knowledge. That means I do not need to read a lot of books to find some resources by myself. I just need to remember all of the knowledge which teachers taught to me. However, I took ESL course, an online writing course this semester. I really like this course because if I want to finish my homework, I should read or search a lot of things by myself. During this process, I begin to know that how can I find the useful information for me and what is the most important knowledge for me. I really benefited from this process, and I think it's better than teacher-centered model of teaching.
Overall, combination of online learning and face-to-face instruction is the best way for studying. Students prefer to have class discussion face-to-face, in which they are easily engaged and get instant feedback from peers. At the same time, students also appreciate the convenience of arrangement of time provided by the online learning. According to the analysis above, we summarize the advantages and disadvantages of online learning and face-to-face instruction respectively. The stresses of online learning are flexibility on time and space and less pressure on coping with individual relationships. On the other hand, online learning is not suitable for students who cannot manage time reasonably, and it cannot help build up community between people who take part in classes. On the contrary, face-to-face classroom learning offers a platform for students and lecturers to cultivate sense of community and personal relationship. Instant feedback that students get from traditional learning is also beneficial to their studies. Unavoidably, traditional instruction also have disadvantages. Teacher-centered learning is the main shortcoming of the traditional learning. In today's life, students should get involved in the information hunting process. Based on the advantages and disadvantages of online learning and face-to-face instruction respectively, we recommend first-year international students to choose suitable type of class with consideration of individual situation. For instance, we believe that students can choose courses aiming at improvement of writing and reading skills such as EDUTL 1901 Advanced ESL. In terms of courses focusing on communication and personal relationships, face-to-face instruction is a better choice. In addition, we think it's better for first-year students who are not familiar with learning habits in universities or cannot manage time effectively to choose face-to-face classroom courses. The reason is that the lectures may motivate students to complete tasks on time. Of course, it is a wonderful choice for students who are good self-control to take part in online learning and enjoy flexibility of time and space. Certainly, taking advantage of broad and comprehensive resources on the internet is helpful for both online learning and traditional and face-to-face instruction. Thanks for your listening.